Hello and welcome to On the Sofa with me, Colson.
Me, Jack.
Me, Ben.
You timed that really well. I thought you were going to take the sweet.
I've just eaten, just for the viewers, if you're watching this on video, you'll know exactly what I've picked up. But for our audio listeners, I've just picked up a Tang Fastic, and it's great.
Which one?
The bells.
The cherries?
Yeah, that's it.
The bells? The fucking red and green bells?
Make sure I'm colourblind.
The best Tang Fastic.
Bells. At least you said bells.
The testicles. Welcome to On the Sofa. This is our podcast with your three mates off the telly, where we come together to chat all things that we love from the world of film and TV and our lives in between. It's our Monday episode, and we start with stories from our lives. And what bigger story to start with than the global sporting sensation that was the London Marathon?
You broke the record.
World records were broken.
Yeah.
Yep.
That lad did. He ran quick, you know. Under 2 hours is quick.
It's ridiculous, that, isn't it?
So someone at the BBC, they all went out and they measured, I reckon it was like 50 yards or like 50 metres. And they ran as fast as they could over that. Like literally
See if
sprinted.
they could keep his pace.
And they couldn't keep his pace. Even with them sprinting, they couldn't. What I love...
What do you mean? So right at the end?
No.
No.
For the whole 26 mile, he kept this pace to do it under 2 hours. They gave it to these runners in the BBC and said, can you keep it for like 50 metres? They couldn't.
They couldn't.
Nowhere
They
near
dropped,
20.
Right.
I see. Did they do it on a treadmill? I think I might have seen that.
No, they did it outside, but I've seen treadmill
I've
ones.
seen it been done, and people.
So they
couldn't-
do his speed, and then you see that. That's fast.
I
that.
met him,
You'd be pissed off if you're that fucking second place. Though,
who also broke the record.
Yeah.
He broke the first
What a
marathon, you know,
shit.
that lad. First marathon.
That's a load of shit, though, isn't it? It's not.
It's not. It's
Just
his
turned
first
up.
major. Yeah, it's his first major.
Just turned
isn't
up.
it?
Yeah, but
Just
he's not
turned up.
just. He's not just gone. Oh,
No,
what am I
just
doing
turned up.
today? I put
Do you
these
know what's
training.
He was doing it for Marie Curie. Wasn't he?
It was so good. He didn't have any trainers. He said, "Oh, I'll borrow some of them." What is this? 26? No problem. 2 hours. What bonus would he get? What kind of monetary bonus would he get for doing it under 2 hours?
for breaking the record.
Yeah, lots. Do you
Do
think?
you get?
Yeah.
Do you get?
Yeah,
paid?
yeah, yeah.
Do
You do.
And
That's the encouragement to go fast.
Okay.
so,
Like you get an extra bit cash.
the lad who won
Yeah.
was in Kenya when I was there. He's Kenyan,
Oh, you know. You,
and
you don't know.
he was
You
in
didn't see him.
he was in
there?
he was in the Adidas camp.
Ah, he's a big
So
deal.
yeah, I mean, and he was an Adidas athlete, and that photo of him holding the Adidas shoe with his world record written on, you can't imagine how much he'd have been paid. And the thing that was interesting in Kenya is the town. It's so poor. There's so much poverty. The only escape they have
Yeah.
is if they become athletes. So that lad will have just made himself
Well,
generational wealth.
What was the
there.
thing about? What was
I
the
don't
thing
know.
about? His,
They've got Serengeti as well and Kilimanjaro.
Yeah,
and
but
all
not
that.
not in this part of Kenya, pal. They don't run in the Serengeti.
Well, no, they go up the mountain, don't they? You said.
Yeah, high altitude.
what was the
Cheats.
thing?
Cheats. That's what you called them, didn't you?
Do you want to hear the? I've got it from Talk Sport. The numbers.
Go on.
Please go.
Yes.
And the winner of the race receives.
Can you do it in a TalkSport accent, please, Dave, on the desk?
What do you think? Sorry,
He's doing it.
Sorry, and the audience can't see me, but you can see me. Do you think I've ever listened to Talk Sport?
Well done, Dave. Well done.
So the winner of the race receives £40,000
Nice.
just for winning the race, and there are time bonuses on offer. So there wasn't one specifically for getting under
The
2.
record. Okay.
But if you finished under 2:02, which I assume
Yeah.
probably was
Is the
previous,
world? Was that the world record?
Assumed.
maybe?
No.
So if you broke the record,
Yeah.
you got 111. Oh no, you do get extra for breaking the record as well. So 111,000 for finishing under 2:02, and then 92,000 on top of that if you break the record.
So he's
And-
just got 340k.
And his appearance fee.
And his Adidas shoe deal.
Yeah.
They'll sign him in like a 10-year contract now. He'll probably get a
surely
documentary.
he should have already had all that.
No, he will have. They will have had the shoe deal and stuff as professional athletes. But you're talking. There's so many of them.
What was the thing with his shoes? There was something up with his shoes, wasn't there? They kept talking about it.
Oh, was there?
He had those shoes. That,
Was it the first time these had been ran in? Was it?
no, but like the fast shoes.
Yeah, but
Cheats.
see,
Cheating again.
They've got
Heelys.
go faster stripes on the side.
See, it's interesting because Normally it's them Nikes that break the world record, whereas this is an Adidas shoe, which is
Unheard of.
it genuinely is in the gi.
What do you reckon? Now you ran it, Coles.
Yeah.
But you don't want to talk about your time, do you? Because you had an injury.
No, I can talk about my time. I'm not.
And your
I'm
shorts
not
fell down.
Yeah. Should we talk about the? Should we talk about the voice note that I sent you both?
Shorts fell down.
And then I was hoping you were going to send me some
It's like-
motivational
it's
words.
like the cricket. It's like when you have the red.
pants
red-
fell
You both just ignored me. I was
No.
like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to voice note Jack and Ben.
Well, we're not sending you voice notes back because we're thinking you're too busy.
You're
not-
running.
Yeah.
And your pants have fallen down. So the voice note was you were running and you went, I'm running, lads, but I'm having a nightmare. My shorts are broken. The elastic on my shorts broken. I'm having to run with one hand. But then I was thinking he's leaving a voice note. He's running with no hands.
Yeah.
No hands on his shorts. You're just underpants out.
Shall I paint the picture of what happened?
Yeah.
So
How
I
did
never
you break your shorts?
I never run with my phone. Like
No,
I
yeah.
never run with
Yeah.
my phone. But obviously, London Marathon needed to have my phone with me because otherwise, how was I going to meet people? Like, you're not meant to leave your phone in the bag drop, etc., etc. So when I set off running, I went, "Oh, my shorts are really heavy, like with the gels and my phone," and they instantly started falling down. So I'm like, "Oh, bloody hell!" So I'm trying to pull the elastic really hard to fasten the thing.
You broke them.
And I pull it so hard that it fucking snaps off. This is like mile 1, yeah? And my shorts are just falling down. They've got no elastic in.
God.
So because of my gels being so heavy, so I've got my phone out, holding onto my phone, and I'm holding my shorts like this, running. And until I finished all of the gels and there was no weight
couldn't
in
drop
my
your
shorts,
pants?
I couldn't.
So
Otherwise,
did you eventually just drop your shorts and just finish in your
just like in
pants?
my
Gels
boxes.
off. I'd have fucked with gels
I
off.
genuinely was debating.
Take them all in one go.
I was debating what.
Turn into Hulk. You might beat that guy.
Like, what happened? I took all my gels in one go because my shorts are falling down.
That probably.
Gone full Popeye.
I don't know what the best option would have been.
A crazed man with his pants down like that.
I finished in my boxes. But
Yeah,
the,
you want to see
the
him go.
drama.
Phew. Did you see that lad? Yeah, I saw. What? Just in his undies? Man, he was rapid.
As I sent you the voice note, I sent it, and then someone was running alongside me and went, "Are you all right?" And I went, "Yeah." And she went, "I just heard you about your shorts." She went, "Is there anything we can do to help?" And I was like,
Keep them up.
Don't think so. Like, what am I to do? And she was like, "Oh, well, we're 6K in." And I was like, "Yeah, brilliant. I've got
Only-
3 more hours of this."
So how did you do your time? What was your time?
I ran 4 hours 10, I think, 4 hours 11.
Okay.
And I basically had said to myself that I was just going to have fun. And it was the first time I'd ran for more than 5K in 8 weeks. So I said I was just going to go and have fun. Obviously, you get there, don't you?
Yeah.
And you realise
It's
you're
a
at the
race.
London Marathon.
It's a race.
And then everyone's there. And I was in because of... So before the injury, I was kind of... I thought I was going to run... I thought I was
2
going to run
hours.
under 3:10, but I did think if I ever had chance of breaking free, it was going to be this period of time. Obviously, I had a terrible training block, got injured. That didn't happen. But I was still in the wave to break free.
fast.
So the timers in my wave were 2:55, 3:10 and 3:15. So I went into the back of my wave to kind of set off at people who were 3:15, which is like 4:30 pace. And I kind of felt fine. And I was like, do you know what? Even though I've been injured, we'll just see what we can do. So I was fine.
But did your shorts? Do you think your shorts falling down?
I did an hour.
Yeah, pulled you back.
It wasn't the shorts, it was the cramp. Because
What cramp? What was the cramp?
it was horrific. Just literally about an hour and a half in, just felt the tingling. And I went, oh, this is going to come, and it's going to come too quickly. Like everyone else was running. No one else had pulled up, like other than people who had proper injuries.
Why
see
did
them
you
go.
have cramp? What's cramp? Like, what's it caused by?
Not
enough gels?
Not enough training, I think. Well, dehydration, but obviously glucose and lactic acid, like the less
Lactic.
you train, the less it's in your body. So that's why you're meant to do the long runs, which I hadn't done. So like my longest run in 8 weeks was literally for half an hour. So I hadn't ever used that like energy.
Oh, so you cramped up. So what
So
was
cramped
it?
up.
Fall on the ground. Can you stretch me, please?
I didn't
Like
hit
the
I
footballer.
didn't hit the deck once. The first time it nearly came because I was like, as soon as you stop, it's then stop start for until the finish. But the first time, like I properly stopped, everything locked in, and I did the full nearly stumbled,
The
and then I
wobble.
was like, right. So I'd have to walk for like 30 seconds, and then I could run for like 2 minutes, and then walk, and it kind of was that, but probably that from about mile 19. So it was a long slog. I ran my first half in an hour and 35, and I finished in 4:10.
Wow.
So my second half was 2 hours and 40. So that is just run walk pace.
Run, walk one.
But I wasn't.
Run one, walk one.
There's no better marathon to have the experience of being able to take your time and walk and speak to people. The amount of shit I got though. Fucking hell, Craigie! Why are you
really?
walking? I'm like, I can't
My shorts are on. Oh, bloody hell! Pull your shorts up. I can see it.
I'm holding on to my shorts. My
Eating your
my
gels.
quads are flashing like that. Oh,
What did you? What was your watch saying?
Speed up.
Did everyone at the start just go? Does a woof past you?
Unbelievable. And then like, some people are so quick, and obviously when I got to a certain point, you could see not the like Olympian elites, but some of the elites coming back past you, and they're so
They're not
quick.
even bothered.
Like,
Are they running back? Are they running back to the hotel or whatever?
yeah,
They're just doing the 2 hours and then just running back.
They-
Just hiya.
they're doing another, but like an amazing experience.
Shoved just so he's Jack has just shoved a handful of Tang Fast sticks.
You do put a lot in. Do you know how many sweets you get when you run a marathon?
I'm not
by
an
the way?
amateur.
Why'd you get sweets?
All like this is I can't explain it. If you're listening to this podcast and you've ever been a person who has lined the streets to cheer on a marathon, you are one of the best people in the world, because strangers are just shouting, screaming like words of love and encouragement at all these people. They're giving you sweets, they're giving you gels, they're buying pallets of water and just chucking them at people. Like, I think
Wait, chucking them at people.
I think
Have that, you bad, have that. Ah!
a genuine.
Pull your pants up. It's glass.
It's by far.
San Pellegrino.
Sir? Oh!
The further you get in, it's like people are there with shot trays, and it's like Jaeger bombs and pint glasses, and it's like, I'm not quite sure. But then when I was in
Fast
the cramp,
finish.
I was thinking, do you know what?
Little Jaeger bomb get me through
might,
it.
it might just,
Do you know what?
or a pint, quite carby.
Yeah, I think a pint or a Jaeger bomb is exactly what you need on a hot day at 25 miles. That's where you need to
At
be.
11:30.
That's elite at 11:30. Oh, he finished well. He finished happy with his shorts down.
But genuinely, it was one of the most like,
I'm glad you did it.
yeah, or experience wise, like I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Oh, really?
And most of the time I do a marathon, I'm like, never again. Whereas this, when I finished, I was like, in terms of my day in experience, unreal. I don't think I'd ever want to race it. I don't think I ever want to race a marathon ever again. I think I might just become a fun runner now. Because it's really hard, and like you beat yourself. Whereas now I've done one in 4 hours, like, and enjoyed myself.
Oh, you don't want to go for the time.
I
Your
will.
running days gone.
To be fair, the one highlight of the
So you're a
run
man's
was
game.
I was completely pain free. So I was like, I think now the marathon's out of the way, I can get back to like running, concentrating on my fitness, my health, my eating. Because like having the thought of having to run a marathon, a training block that had gone to shit and injuries, you just kind of give up. So I'm kind of, in a way, I'm glad I've done it and it was amazing, and also glad it's over now so I can get back to actually running.
Get back to running. Get back to the important bit of running.
But that's what you've been doing. I'm confused. A marathon's running. You're saying I'm glad it's done and now I can just get back
Now I can
to
just get
running.
back to my running.
Yeah, but
I don't like the crowds and I don't like my shorts falling down. And now I can just get back to running on the canal.
I don't know how to explain it in Jack terms.
You
It's
can't.
like when you
can't.
Yeah.
You're above him. You can't. There's some things that can't be explained to him, like the universe. And one of the other things is
It's a
there's
London
running
marathon.
and then there's running.
Would you ever do it?
No interest in it whatsoever.
There's no way Jack would do it. No way.
Would you go again?
Do them again. If I train, I tell you now, the training now is unbelievable, isn't it? They tell you how to run and you watch and all that. If I trained properly, absolutely. I couldn't do jiu-jitsu and
No,
run.
you probably,
So you'd have to pick one. And
You
at
won't
the
be able to
moment,
eat enough.
I like it. I like rolling around.
We'll have to find you a jiu-jitsu challenge for charity.
26 people.
Maybe you should fight Eddie Hall or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you get into running, there's a high to it. If you're fast, there's a high to it. 26 miles fast at 3 hours.
Yeah,
You're probably feeling you're gliding through that marathon.
but you're not taking it in. That's the thing. So, like Barca, for example, I think I ran that in like 3:15 and beasted myself. Didn't take anything. Heard the odd chant of like Vamos.
Yeah.
That was it. Whereas London, it was like
Did your pants fall down again?
read every sign. Took it all
good.
in,
Look, if
spoke
you
to
do it one or
people.
two ways, don't you?
Yeah.
I ran that Great North Run loads of different ways. Sometimes just mooching along, sometimes go a bit faster or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you got the best out of it for you on that day, which was a decent time. Saw everyone. Didn't get sunburnt.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out as well because after the run, Leeds United were playing Chelsea FA Cup semi-final. Watched it in a sports bar because I couldn't get to the game in time. Tubes were a nightmare. Watched it in a sports bar in Covent Garden, and a lad who was sat on the table next to us watched the entire game, and afterwards he had a picture and said that he's listened to the podcast since day one.
Wow.
So,
What was his name?
I didn't get his name.
Oh.
That's poor.
Thanks.
That's poor
thanks.
from me.
Shit out.
Yeah. Do you know what? I just want to give a shout out to someone who would keep nameless, but they've listened to it from the start.
I'm trying to think. He had Beckford on the back of his shirt. We'll go
Call
with
him
that.
Jermaine then.
It's time for us to take a quick break on this Monday. When we come back from the break, we're trying a brand new feature, so make sure you stick around.
We're back after the break, and we've all had a raspberry dummy dodger.
What?
You've still
Sorry,
got
what?
it in
I'm
your
still got
mouth.
it.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Thank you. I've still got it in my
Jamble.
mouth.
That is
That's
Jamble.
Jamble.
I
Yeah.
love it when it's not me.
That's Jamble. I've got a jammy dodger in my mush. Dave, out of 10, what would you give the raspberry jammy dodger?
Off mic, I said I'm a jammy dodger enjoyer.
You did. What do you think of that one?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Maybe a 6?
Yeah, 6 or 7.
Jack?
4.
Colson?
I'm never having another one of these.
Okay, fine.
It's taken
There's
you
no
a
need
while to get
That's what I
through.
mean.
There's
Like
no need to be.
fucking
There's no
cock.
need to be rude.
Growing in my
There's no
mouth.
need to be shitty.
It is one
Colson?
of them that makes me need to brush my teeth or at least. have a
Yeah, I know what you
bit of
mean.
walk.
I know what you
Claggy.
mean. It's claggy. 2?
Good though. No, good. I'm going to go 4.
You're going 4. I'm going 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
No, it's awful. Absolutely awful. That's one of the worst biscuits I've ever tasted. I like a normal jammy dodger, but a raspberry jammy dodger
Still
doesn't
can't
work.
say it.
It doesn't
Still
work.
Really
can't say
struggling.
it.
Raspberry
Yeah,
jammy
it doesn't.
dodger.
It doesn't work. That's Jamble. It doesn't work.
I think the biscuit's too dry. I think it's the
The
biscuit.
biscuit's too dry, and the raspberry doesn't work. You've tried to muck around with it.
There's not-
It's just strawberry.
there's not
Should be a
enough jam.
strawberry. Should be a
Not
strawberry.
enough jam. Anyway, we're back from the break.
This is On the Sofa, and
Yeah.
On the Sofa started because we love films. That's how the podcast started.
That's how it did.
On Wednesday, every single Wednesday, we watch a film. We pick a film.
But we've
for
got
each
a
other to
new
watch.
thing this we can announce that. Can we announce that
Yeah,
today?
you can. For the month of May.
For the month of May, now normally every week we pick a film, and we used to do one film of Colson's, one film of Jack and mine. Then we went through what's
did.
new at the cinema.
Oscars we did, didn't we?
Oscars
Yeah.
we've done.
Releases.
We've done all
Now
of them.
we're doing the whole month of May. We've picked the blockbusters,
May Madness.
Some
May.
classics.
some classics. So you will know all the films for the whole of May.
We're going back to the original podcast tagline of the films you should have seen.
But you haven't.
But you haven't. But also, these are probably films that loads of people have seen. Old faves.
We're going to reveal the films on Wednesday, aren't we?
We are.
But because we love films, that's how the podcast started. We have a new feature
Yeah, we do.
that we're going to try. Are you ready for the first ever Cast Me If You Can? What do we think of the name?
The name's brilliant.
I mean, it almost sounds like a Commission Impossible.
Yeah, cast
Yeah.
me if you can.
Cast me if you can. What's going to happen is every single week, Dave on the desk is going to give us a classic
I love
film.
I love the way Dave looks at this now. It's under laboratory conditions. He's like a scientist. He's gone, okay, here we go.
A classic film with a classic cast, iconic.
Yeah.
Yep.
The three of us, we're the big dogs in Hollywood, and we are remaking this
It's
film.
like a remake, isn't it?
In
We
the
need a
present
director,
day.
we need the
Yeah.
actors.
Yeah.
Might have a bit of AI in there.
In the present day, we're remaking.
We
the
could
film.
even remake where it is,
Mm,
if it's distinctive.
maybe.
Well. Dave on the desk, please reveal what our first film is for Cast Me If You Can.
So, you said classics, and
Yep.
I delved deep into my 30-year-old brain.
Yeah.
Main cast, you wanted 3 cast members
Yeah.
that you could really focus on.
Yep.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ooh,
Okay.
So we're looking for a Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
We're looking for an Elizabeth Swann.
Yeah.
And we're looking for Orlando Bloom's character's name.
Yeah.
Will Summer.
Will
Will-
Turner.
Will
Will
Turner.
Turner.
Well
So
done.
we're looking
Okay.
Bloom, Knightley, and Depp, please. So
Right.
you need a funny one for. So you need.
Because the thing about the Jack Sparrow character and Depp's performance is that he made it like
Well,
that.
yes.
Originally, he was
It
just like a
wasn't that,
pirate.
was it?
You'd still
Yeah.
bring back Johnny Depp. You'd tempt him, wouldn't you? Or it's
Studio
no-
won't back Depp again.
No,
I
not
can't-
never again.
It's not Depp. We need someone. I need someone new.
So is
I
it a
need someone-
prequel? Are we doing a prequel
Yeah.
or we're just
No,
remaking?
we're remaking
We're
Pirates of the
remaking
Caribbean.
it, but I need a name. I need a name for now.
So this, that came out 20 years ago now. So you need some hot new.
I've got some runners for Will Turner's character, Bloom's character.
Go.
Miles Teller.
Nice. I like it.
Too old.
Do you reckon?
I think he's
He
too
could
old.
be a Depp. He could be a Depp. Could be a Jack Sparrow. You see.
Jacob Elordi.
Jacob Elordi would be
Good. Bang on.
Leo, the British lad who's doing everything. From Bridget Jones in that.
Oh,
Okay,
him. He'd
yeah.
be good as Will Turner.
But I think Elordi's good. He has to be a heartthrob, doesn't he?
You need a bit. Yeah.
Zendaya as the Keira Knightley.
Nice.
That is good.
That's blockbuster stuff, isn't it? Straight off, you're buying a ticket.
So who?
Elordi.
Leo Woodall is the fella's
Leo
name.
Woodall.
Yeah,
that's-
great. And then playing the Depp character, someone like
This is the toughie.
This is
This
a
is the
tough
tough-
casting.
That's why I was thinking Elordi.
You think Elordi for Depp?
Yeah.
No, we still need someone older.
Oh, do we?
I think so. You need someone with weight. We've got the
Means-
young buck.
But how old's Elordi? Is he in his 30s?
He's older than
30,
you think.
isn't
He
he?
is older than you
I
think.
know, but he's not. I don't know. I want someone a bit older. At least throw someone a bit
Yeah, he's
older.
29.
How
29.
old was Depp when he first did Pirates?
40.
When was it? 2007?
We're not recasting Johnny Depp. We're recasting
well,
Jack
we are.
Sparrow.
Yeah, but it's
He was 39.
Ooh,
I've got a name who I think would be fucking brilliant. By the
Okay.
way, but you're not going to like it. I don't think.
Well, tell us what it is.
Billy Bob Thornton.
No, I'm not
No,
going to.
no.
He's older than fucking Depp.
That's what I mean.
He's older than God.
It doesn't-
He could be Barbosa.
It doesn't
He can be
matter.
Barbosa.
I
Yeah.
think I don't. Does
not-
Jack Sparrow
no.
have to be? Do you think we?
Yes.
Billy,
So
yeah.
what? You want a 40-year-old?
Ish, but not Billy Bob Thornton. It's just because he's been in the.
It's too much physical
Cowboy shit.
Physical work.
You want a 40? I just
All right.
think
What
he'd be
about
brilliant.
like a Sam Rockwell?
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
that's very
I like
good.
that.
Is he gonna?
That is excellent
That's very good.
because that's flipped it. I like him. He's quirky. He give you something quirky. It's different from Depp. You've got Zendaya and Elordi holding up the blockbuster element.
Wow,
Sam Rockwell's
is
brilliant.
touch.
Rockwell.
I think that's it.
I was going to say Woody Harrelson.
Not bad. Not bad.
You could do a
Not
Harrelson.
bad.
You could do a Rockwell Harrelson and have Harrelson play Barbosa.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Rockwell's good, you know.
He's one of my favorite actors.
Rockwell's
I'd
good
go there.
because I think you need something a bit off, a bit left field.
And
Like you
Rockwell
couldn't
can do
go.
that.
Yeah, you couldn't go. Who was the other guy who put no?
Downey Jr. Maybe.
Too old. Too old.
Maybe.
Well, maybe,
He-
but I think I've just got used to his shtick.
Okay.
He's a little
like-
bit too charming. Like not that Sparrow the character
Yeah.
isn't charming,
I
but
know what
Downey's
you
like
mean.
very modern.
Yeah,
charming.
Rockwell, McConaughey wouldn't
Just
cut it.
quickly, Sam Rockwell, he's 57 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'd be good.
We don't think he's too old.
No. Because he's bringing something to it, which I think you'd go. You've got the two young leads, which I think are good.
He's almost 20 years older than what Depp was.
Yeah, fine. We're only making one. It's only
It's
one
only- it's
remake.
only
We're not
one.
making 3. We're getting 1 out of it, and it's 1 and out. We're not
Okay.
making 9 Pirates of the Caribbean.
Do you think
Caribbean.
we've made a good film there? So it's Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a remake.
I'll tell you what you do on the poster. This is where you go now. You've been Depp. You go Zendaya, Elordi, and introducing Rockwell as Sparrow. That's where your lift is. Because you've got the two massive stars at the moment. Zendaya and Elordi. Then you've got Rockwell
Is
as
Elordi Will Turner?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I might. The height difference might be a bit too.
Yeah,
What, between Zendaya or between Rockwell?
I like that
Rockwell
though.
and-
Rockwell and
But I like
Turner,
that.
Yeah.
But I like that.
Suppose they don't fight each other. They're
No.
mates.
I
aren't
mean,
they?
they do
they're
on
not
and
to
off,
start
right,
with. They're
yeah.
not to start with.
He's meant to be a bit off. I like it.
But that might be quite funny. They might make a thing.
It's
of
a good poster
It is a good poster.
because you flipped it on its head. You've not really tried to.
Is he gonna
recast
wanna
Depp, have
Is he
you?
going to want to do the sort of heartthrob?
He
kind
will
of guy?
in a heartbeat. In a
Do you think?
heartbeat.
Elordi.
Elordi.
yeah,
in a
he's
heartbeat.
going to
Be up
love
for
it. Love it.
I'll tell you what, he is doing that all day long for
Okay.
40 million quid.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yeah.
I will swing on what you will need me to.
Zendaya goes from princess to pirate instantly.
Yeah.
She's good. She's great.
hard
She
as
can do
nails.
anything.
She
Hard
can do
as
anything.
nails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's fantastic.
Zen-
I think that's that's a
Director.
bluff.
Who directed the original?
So that's a Verbinski joint originally.
Yes, it was. I think
It's got to be a bit actiony. It's Disney.
but it's
I'll
but it's
tell you
like
what would be
but
great.
they're
I'll
funny.
tell you
They're
what-
really funny movies. The Pirates of the
John
Caribbean.
Favreau.
movies.
you could just get Wes Anderson.
Terrible. That's not happening. I'm vetoing.
Listen, it's still Disney.
What about John Favreau?
He
I don't
does
mind
everything.
Favreau.
He does everything.
I don't think he's got the.
Oh, what I tell you, who it is.
Who?
It's the lad from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Tickle with
Oh
teeth.
yeah, yeah.
It's him,
Ah,
isn't
it's
it?
him.
Not
It's
YTT.
No,
not
not Paul Greengrass. What's he called?
Oh God, James Gunn.
Yeah,
James
it's him
Gunn. It's
all day
him.
long.
It's him.
All day long, it's James Gunn.
Yeah.
He does
It's
action. He
Yeah.
does comedy. A bit
Yeah.
of gross stuff.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, I think
Perfect.
we've actually made a better film than the original.
I think we are. Well, we'll find out because it's coming to the cinemas in May.
They made that fast.
It's all you got time for on this week's episode of On the
Pirates
Sofa.
of Benidorm.
Make sure you come back on Wednesday where we're talking all things my film choice. It's Crime 101. Will it be the perfect 30 out of 30? Who
Room
knows?
101.
Who knows? We'll see you back here on Wednesday. Until then, goodbye.
Bye.